Hi guys and gals, it's John
And Emily
from AFK Books and Records in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia, and we're outside today because it is so beautiful. It's incredible. Kicking it off with this right here, this beautiful record, Green Day, American Idiot, their 7th studio album, originally released in September 2004. That's a long time ago, and has since sold over 23 million copies worldwide. The album is a punk rock opera masterpiece that won the Best Rock Album at the 2005 Grammy Awards. This is a 20th anniversary edition pressed on 2LP, red and black splatter. American Idiots.
Ooh, I remember buying that CD at a now defunct electronics store.
Nice. Which one?
Circuit City.
Circuit City. Heck yeah. Bring it back.
Up, Foreigner, Double Vision, the 7-times platinum second album, features the hit singles Hot Blooded, Double Vision, Blue Morning, Blue Day, limited edition, Translucent Grape.
Next up, we got Yes Singles 2, which is a Rocktober release, the second installment of a curated compilation across their legendary prog rock discography. Features single edits and tracks appearing for the first time on vinyl. This is on blue and white splatter. Hey, it can happen. It can happen to you. It can happen to me. If you know, you know.
Next up, The Cars, Door to Door. Originally released in 1987, this album marks their final studio collaboration in the original lineup. Dive into tracks like Everything You Say and the powerful title song for a taste of their iconic sound that blends new wave and rock. Also on Grape.
Next up, we got the Foghat. Foghat Live, debuting in '77 and attaining double platinum status. These 6 tracks open with Fool for the City and close with an 8-minute version of Slow Ride, which became their signature track on Transparent Orange. Take it easy.
Next up is Iron Butterfly, Fillmore East, 1968. For the first time on vinyl, this captures the band's dynamic live performance and showcases their psychedelic sound. The album also features the iconic Inagata da Vida, baby, a 17-minute journey that solidified their place in rock history.
Next up, we got Porno for Pyrro's Pyrotechnics. Porno for Pyrro's latest and greatest, also Rocktober. This is the first ever greatest hits collection from the band, who just reunited for a brief, very brief, tour in 2004 for the first time in ages. It's pressed on clear with orange splatter and features brand new art. It also includes a brand new remix of Pets by Daniel Avery and 3 brand new recordings, Fingernail, Little Me, and Agua.
Next up, 311, Full Bloom, their first new album in 5 years. It includes the single You're Gonna Get It, which is the band's highest charting radio single in 13 years. Long may they continue to reign as the leading rock, alt, funk, reggae jam band. The color variant is on this one is truly stunning on clear wax with blue swirl. My hair is blowing in my eyeball.
No, it's so hard being outside. There's so many great noises here. This is also a drop off spot for a dance studio. So there's a lot.
Kids on dirt bikes riding around in the parking lot.
We feel like we're under siege. Bad, not good. Mid spiral. We feel like we're in mid spiral. Originally released as 3 parts, Chaos, Order, and Growth, earlier this year. Now collected all together on a double LP. With it, they return to the roots of instrumental jazz while once again pushing the boundaries of how they cross-pollinate genres, incorporating their love of hip-hop, neo-soul, psychedelic funk, and more. It's also very windy. I just saw the camera going, so I don't know if you're even hearing us, but it's probably a good thing. Okay, I'll hold these.
Next up, Interpole Antics. Their iconic sophomore album celebrates 20 years as part of Matador's Revisionist History catalog series, pressed on red, plus we have posters and photo books.
Hey, very nice, very nice. And it's got a poster on the back side here.
Wow.
It's got all the cool stuff. All right, let's talk about the Gang of 4. Maybe not. Gang of 4, Songs of the Free. Formed in Leeds in 1976, they pioneered a style of music that inverted punk's blunt and explosive energies, favoring tense rhythms and percussive guitars. Their 3rd studio album has been remastered from the original tapes. It includes the hit I Love a Man in Uniform.
And posters.
There we go.
Next up is The Fault in Our Stars, original soundtrack. Featuring music from Ed Sheeran, Birdie, Char XCX, Group Love, Leaky Lee, and more. This limited indie edition comes pressed on 2LP Jade.
Next up, we got Mr. Ed Sheeran, which is minus plus equals divide times the tour collection. This brings together some of the biggest songs his been performing on his tour from his decade-spanning mathematical album Error. 22 studio tracks in all, including favorites such as Perfect, Shape of You, Photograph, Shivers, Thinking Out Loud, and more on 2LP Bright Blue, Ed Sheeran. Okay, here we go. We got a nice poster back here too for you. There you go. There are the boys. There they are.
Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, live at the Fillmore East. After famously playing their second show at Woodstock in August 1969, they spent the rest of the year touring and writing songs for what would become their 1970 debut, Deja Vu. This newly discovered multi-track recording of the band's September concert captures an early moment from that first tour on 2LP clear, with litho and poster. Ooh.
Very nice, very nice. All right, here we go. Gara Coma, the masked visionary surfaced to the top of the extreme metal before gasping for breath and descending back into the depths of extreme metal. There's a warning on the hype sticker to open carefully or your vinyl may also slip into the depths of extreme metal, like it opens on the bottom, so be very careful. If you want a safer version, we have a shiny CD for you as well if you don't want to risk this, but this is pretty cool.
Next up is Flat Black, Dark Side of the Brain. The latest project from Jason Hook of Five Finger Death Punch guitar fame. This banger features 4 exclusive live tracks, the single A Bit of Lightning, and a collab with Corey Taylor from Slipknot, 2LP Gatefold.
Next up, Amethyst Kia, Still Bright. The Chattanooga, Tennessee Grammy-nommed Americana songstress is back with her 5th full-length. Pitchfork gushes, Kia's spirit, vast talent, and musical savvy yield dazzling results. Seriously, if you haven't checked her out, give her a listen. She is amazing. This is on Forest Green. So cool.
Yep. Half of the video is me going to be like this.
Because you can't see, there's blinding reflections off of cars.
I also have these tiny little tendrils of hair that like to just go straight into my eyeballs. So. Anyway, new edition, Hits, a career-spanning collection. It showcases 17 essential R&B hits like Can You Stand the Rain, Mr. Telephone Man, If It Isn't Love, and Cool It Now, packaged in a 2LP gatefold.
Next up, Halsey, the great impersonator. On her 5th studio album, a confessional concept album, the Jersey girl explores who she would be as an artist in person if she existed in different decades. This is packed up right in a 2LP gatefold with a double-sided insert. Halsey.
Next is Charlie Parker, Bird in Kansas City. A new set of rare recordings dating from between 1941 to 1951, most of them never having been heard before, chronicle Bird's evolution from a blossoming soloist into a brilliant improviser who dominated the jazz landscape for decades to come. In addition to 2 unreleased 78s with the McShann Band, this set offers 2 sets of private recordings made with local musicians and a very relaxed sounding Parker.
Next up, Ralphie Pagan, self-titled. From Puerto Rico by way of the Bronx, it's the singer's 1969 Latin classic soul debut, pressed on 180-gram vinyl from the original analog tapes by the fine folks at Fania and Kraft Recordings.
Next up, Johnny Taylor, One More Step from the Blues. 12 heartbreaking songs of passion and betrayal from the soul philosopher, with new liner notes, includes hits like Steal Away, Cheaper to Keep Her, Stop Dogging Me, and the Hayes Porter penned I Had a Dream.
They were honking for you, Emily. Next up, we got Football Madre, Evergreen. Sophie Allison has always written candidly about her life. On Evergreen, she is again writing about her life, but life's different these days. Since her last record, she's experienced a profound and personal loss. New songs emerged, unflinching reflections on what she was feeling. She wanted them to sound that way too, as true as the demos as possible, nothing overindulgent, everything real. It's garnering great reviews and comparisons to REM's classic Automatic for the People. This is on indie exclusive Sky Blue Marble with autographed insert. These are not going to last long.
Yeah, or last long.
Or last long because they're signed by the soccer mommy.
Next up, Fit for an Autopsy, The Nothing That Is. The 7th album from the Deathcore band from New Jersey, or specifically Jersey City.
Jersey? In New Jersey. Not Jersey in
Jersey
the UK,
City.
but Jersey in the United States. That New Jersey.
There's a Kansas City, Missouri, so...
That's true.
Anyway, limited to just 1,000 copies, pressed on pink swirl with green and white splatter. I think it's in Missouri.
Here we go. Oakridge Boys, Mama's Boys, produced by Dave Cobb at Nashville's legendary RCA Studio A. It includes a duet with Mr. William Nelson, titled I Thought About You, Lord. They're back to their original quartet form with none of the original members, but have 28 expats from their decades-old lineup. 28 original band members. These 4 guys are great, though. You should check this out. Mama was certainly busy. The Oakridge Boys, Mama's Boys.
Oh wait, oh no, I grabbed too many records.
Oh no.
Somebody better call the Exterminator, cause we've got rats!
We probably do.
Probably also for real. Anyway, we've got Invasion of Your Privacy on black, gray, and white. I don't know where it is. It's one of these, it's this one.
There it is.
Dancing Undercover on red, black, and white stripe.
Okay.
Reach for the Sky on white.
There it is.
And Detonator on red. And we hear there's still one in the cellar, which we expect to crawl out in early November, along with our new president.
Great White, Once Bitten, the 3rd studio album from the LA glam Sharks, which features the hits Rock Me, Lady Red Light, and Gonna Getcha. This is pressed on limited Shark Tooth White. Rah.
Next is Lovely the Band, the self-titled 4th full-length album from the Los Angeles-based alt rockers, most known for their single Broken, which charted on several US Billboard charts. The band's mission statement with this album is, this is Lovely the Band, on Pretty Red.
Next up, we got Eminem.
Ow, my face.
Ow. The Death of Slim Shady. Originally released digitally on July 17th, Slim's body bag is starting to smell a little ripe, but it sure is pretty on red, opaque, and blue vinyl. We also still have several copies of that CD that was released back in September, so maybe we'll get a cassette next year. You can pre-order now for the next version.
Next, we have this little tiny CD, Char XCX Brat, and it's the same, but there's 3 more songs, so it's not. This deluxe edition of the avant pop and electronic superstars groundbreaking Brat has, as stated in the title, 3 more songs.
All right, next up, this is stuff that, according to UPS, is arriving tomorrow, but we haven't received. About this, Tears for Fears, Songs from a Nervous Planet. Their newest features 4 new studio tracks plus live recordings of the hit songs like Shout, Head Over Heels, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Mad World, and more. This is on limited indie exclusive Cocoa Cream, or will be soon.
Next, Pixies, The Night the Zombies Came. Their 10th album. It features druidism, apocalyptic shopping malls, medieval-themed restaurants, 12th century poetic form, surf rock, gargoyles, bog people, and the distinctive dry drum sound of the 1970s era Fleetwood Mac. These are just a few of the disparate wonders that inform the new songs on indie-exclusive crystal clear red smoke vinyl or shiny CD.
Someday soon. Next up, Amal and the Sniffers, Cartoon Darkness. Recorded on the same desk that captured Nirvana's Nevermind and Fleetwood Mac's Rimmers, their latest is the most diverse yet. It stretches from classic punk to glammy strut to stormy balladry, showing they're back with a vengeance. Bigger, brighter, smarter, and sharper in every way. This is on indie exclusive Doin' Me Lungs In Smoky Swirl vinyl.
Next, Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros, rock art in the X-ray style. The 25th anniversary edition of the group's debut album, originally released in '99, remastered and features the original gatefold artwork by Damien Hirst and a reproduction of Joe's handwritten lyrics to the song X-Ray Style.
Next up, Mr. George Harrison, Early Takes Volume 1, a compilation of outtakes and demo recordings most date from the sessions for his 1970 triple album, All Things Must Pass. They also appeared in Martin Scorsese's 2011 documentary, George Harrison Living in the Material World, on 180-gram wax.
Next, Frank Sinatra, LA Is My Lady. His last studio album, originally released in '84, was a high-energy affair and hit the top 10 on the Jazz Albums chart. Featured the title song, which got into the MTV rotation, and Sinatra's first recording of Mac the Knife. Produced with Quincy Jones, musical guests included George Benson, Lionel Hampton, and Bob James.
Next up, we got him, When Love and Death Embrace. One of the most commercially successful Finnish bands of all time. They've sold over 10 million albums worldwide. This is the ultimate collection for fans, featuring all the favorite tracks from him's iconic first albums on limited white 2LP. So that's what we've got. You've seen the amazing restock that we posted, but we'll post it at the end here in case you did miss it and weren't just watching for us to do something cool all the time. because we're always doing cool stuff.
Always.
Always.
And you're guaranteed at least 5 jazz pictures a week.
It's true. We're working on that. We're trying. I think we only did 4 last week, but we're going to try harder. So we hope to see you guys soon. We're here if you want to reserve any of this stuff. Please just message us. We'll set it aside if we still got it, or you can grab it right now on the site, and we'll also set it aside or get it shipping to you anywhere in the U.S. for just $6.99. Anything else? Really cool. No, I think that's it. We'd love to see you guys. Come see us. It's about to get loud.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Great.
Bye, guys.
Bye.